Hey guys, what's up? This is Drama B and this is a new video today. I'm just explaining real quick what I'm going to be talking about today, and it's just about video games in general, how it got started, but we're just going to get right into this. I'm going to jump in a one-shot match real quick. Let me change scenes. Oh god, I'm jumping into this match, but let's talk about video games. So when I was a kid, when I was like 4 years old, my first video game system was, let's see, the original Nintendo, the NES, playing like hockey and like those basketball games on it and stuff, like those little 64-bit or like 24-bit games that they had for the NES. And then that's what I originally started with, was the NES. You know, everyone started out with an original Nintendo and everyone loved it, you know. And then progressing from there came the Game Boy, and you know, you have the Nintendo 64 and you have the GameCube, and then when the Nintendo 64 came out, they came out with a new system. You know, Sony came out with their system, PlayStation. The PlayStation 1, you know, originally with like Digimon Royal Rumble and Digimon World and like all that cool shit, and like that's when the PlayStation came out, and I was like a preteen, maybe like 6, 7, close to 10 years old around that time, and it was just a hassle, and you know, it was really fun, as I really liked the PlayStation. And then when I came to around to the age of like 13, 14 is when the PlayStation 2 came out, and we got like the new video games, and you know, everything was getting better, graphics, gameplay, the controllers, like everything was getting better and all this shit, and it was just awesome. Honestly, the original system that I love playing the most is the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 is just amazing. It's because they still made games coming on when they made like the PlayStation 4, not the PlayStation 4, but the PlayStation 3. But after the PlayStation 2 came out, you know, they came out, and then Microsoft decided to do gaming systems. That's when you got the original Xbox, and I think the original Xbox was cool. You know, it wasn't my favorite, but I really think the original Xbox was cool. I had no problem with the original Xbox. Oh god, that guy like knifed me. I had no problems with the original Xbox. I never really got to play it much, but with the original Xbox, I played Halo. You know, that was the game a lot of people were playing, was Halo. You know, Halo was awesome. You could jump around and you could jump higher than normal, and you wouldn't. But you know, like with Halo, the bashing system was just terrible, and you know, all the melees were just more powerful than anything, and sometimes you wouldn't get a chance. Sometimes you would, but that was with Halo. And then, you know, when I got to the age of like 16 is when the Xbox 360 came out. And with originally on the Xbox 360 is, like, I got Gears of War. I got Gears of War for my 360 when I first got an Xbox 360, and I loved it. I fell in love in Gears of War, and that's what got me into video gaming, and, you know, Gears of War was amazing. Like, that's what made me think, hey, let's do YouTube videos, let's make montages with Gears of War, because I started getting really good at a video game for once. You know, the only video games I really played were single-player video games, and, you know, like Kingdom Hearts 2, you know, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 1.5, you know, like, all those games, you know. I played a lot of single-player games, and when I started getting into multiplayer games is when I started to think, hey, why not do some, you know, YouTube videos, maybe make a channel and all that cool shit, and see where it takes me. And I never got to do it because my dad never really got to support me on it. We were going through struggles at the time, and you know, but now that I'm actually able to do it, I've fallen in love with doing it, and it's just a great thing. But let's keep talking about video games. Everything has just changed for years upon years of the video game industry. Everything is new, everything is hip, you know. Now, instead of the 360 and the PlayStation 3, we have the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And honestly, I love the Xbox One. I haven't gotten a PlayStation 4 yet, so I haven't had the chance to use it. But, you know, I do like PlayStation still. Not gonna say it's the best out there, not gonna say it's the worst. But I do like PlayStation. Like, look where the look where Nintendo's gotten. They got the Wii, and they got the Wii U, and it wasn't doing great for them. You know, the Wii U did not do a lot of sales because they kept to that family, you know, children safe type of environment. And, you know, that's always good, but that's not what people are looking for nowadays. Even younger kids around, you know, like you know, my niece's age and all that shit, they like, you know, the hardcore video games like Call of Duty and, you know, like Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5, you know, that's the new hip thing nowadays, and that's what people's really looking into. And what I've seen a lot of changes in the graphics, the gameplay, the community, and also, you know, the controllers. The controllers have changed. You remember the Nintendo 64 controller? You had the two sides like a regular controller, and then you had the center with the analog stick. You know, that was cool. That was cool. I like those controllers, you know, but they kind of just fell off the limb a little bit, and I don't know. Not a lot of people play Nintendo 64 anymore, and honestly, I'm gonna be doing videos with Nintendo 64 and, you know, Super Nintendos, because I do have the right Elgato for that, and I can do all these nice little 64-bit games and, you know, 24-bit games, and, you know, I love Legend of Zelda. I loved Pokemon Snap. I loved Pokemon Stadium, but this is my last question for you guys would be, what video game console was your favorite? And you guys could go ahead and put it in the comment sections down below. But what console was your favorite when you were younger, and what console is your favorite now? And what console do you think is doing the best, and what company do you think is doing the best within consoles in general? But if you guys did like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. And just remember, nothing, there's not life without a little bit of drama in it.